Hello to all our wonderful listeners. Welcome back to Learn English Hub. I am so happy to be here with you today for another cozy study session. My name is Emma, and I hope you are feeling relaxed and ready to learn.
Hello, everyone, and hello, Emma. It is great to be back in the studio with you. I am Daniel, and I am feeling very good today. I have my hot coffee, my comfortable chair, and I am ready to chat.
That sounds perfect, Daniel. Having a nice cup of coffee or tea is the best way to study English. It helps us relax and enjoy the process. Today, we have a very interesting topic to discuss. It is a topic that many students worry about.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Is it grammar? Students always get a little nervous when we talk about grammar rules. But we promise to keep it simple and friendly today, right?
Exactly, Daniel. We are going to talk about phrasal verbs. I know the name sounds a little difficult, but they are actually very fun. We use them every single day in English conversation.
Yes, native speakers use phrasal verbs all the time. If you want to understand movies, TV shows, or just casual chats, you need to know them. But Emma, maybe we should explain what a phrasal verb is first?
That is a great idea. Let's start with the basics. A phrasal verb is just a verb plus a small word, like a preposition. For example, the word up or on or out. When you put them together, they make a new meaning.
I like to think of it like cooking. Imagine you have a potato. A potato is just a potato. But if you add cheese, it becomes something totally different and delicious. The verb is the potato, and the little word is the cheese.
I love that example, Daniel. You always think about food. But it is true. The little word changes the flavor of the verb. Today, we are going to look at some phrasal verbs that we use in our daily routines.
Daily routines are the best place to start. We do the same things every morning and evening. So, let's start at the very beginning of the day. What is the first thing we do, Emma?
Well, the first thing I do is open my eyes. This brings us to our first pair of phrasal verbs, wake up and get up. These two are very similar, but they are a little different.
This is a very common confusion for beginners. Wake up means you stop sleeping. Your eyes open, and your brain starts working. You are no longer asleep.
Exactly. For example, my alarm clock rings at 7 a.m. I hear the noise and I wake up. But I do not leave my bed immediately. I usually stay in bed for 5 minutes.
Me too. I love my warm bed. So, wake up is just the moment you stop dreaming. The second verb is get up. Get up means you physically leave your bed. You stand up and start your day.
So I can say, I woke up at 7 o'clock, but I got up at 7:15. Do you see the difference? Waking up is in your head, getting up is with your body.
That is a perfect example. I think everyone does that. Sometimes on Sundays, I wake up at 9 o'clock, but I don't get up until 10 o'clock. It is my lazy day.
That sounds lovely. So, listeners, remember, wake up means open your eyes. Get up means leave the bed. Try to think about what time you woke up today.
Okay, so now we are out of bed. We have gotten up. What is the next thing we usually do? We need to wear clothes.
Yes, we cannot go outside in our pajamas. This brings us to the next important phrasal verb, put on. We use put on when we talk about clothing and accessories.
Put on means to place clothes on your body. For example, it is cold outside, so I will put on my jacket. It is the action of dressing.
You can use it for anything. You can put on your shoes, you can put on your glasses, you can even put on makeup or perfume. It just means adding something to your body.
And what is the opposite, Emma? When we come home at the end of the day, what do? We want to relax.
The opposite of put on is take off. When I get home, the first thing I do is take off my shoes. Then, I take off my jacket. It means to remove clothes.
I love taking off my work boots after a long day. It feels so good. So, put on is for the morning, and take off is usually for the evening or when you change clothes.
Let's practice with a small sentence. Daniel, please put on your hat. It is sunny. Or, Emma, please take off your sunglasses. We are inside.
Simple and easy. Okay, let's move to the next part of our day. We are dressed, we are awake. Now we need to use some technology.
We live in a world full of machines. We use phones, computers, lights, and televisions. For these machines, we use the phrasal verbs turn on and turn off.
This is very useful. To turn on means to give power to the machine. You want it to start working. For example, I turn on the coffee machine because I need energy.
Always the coffee. Yes, you turn on the coffee maker. Or, when you walk into a dark room, you turn on the light. It means you start the power.
And naturally, turn off is the opposite. It means to stop the power. Before we go to sleep, we turn off the lights. When we finish work, we turn off the computer.
Sometimes you might hear people say switch on or switch off. They mean the same thing. But turn on and turn off are very common in American and British English.
I have a question, Emma. What about our phones? Do we turn them off? I usually keep my phone on all the time.
You can turn off your phone, for example, if you are at the cinema. It is polite to turn off your phone so it doesn't make noise. Speaking of phones, that leads me to another very common problem.
What problem is that? Is it when you cannot find your phone? That happens to me every single day.
Yes, that is exactly it. When you lose something, you have to search for it. The phrasal verb for this is look for.
Look for. This is a big one. It means you are trying to find something. You don't know where it is. I am looking for my keys.
Or, I am looking for my glasses. It is an action. You are checking under the sofa, on the table, everywhere. You are looking for the object.
Listeners, be careful with this one. Don't just say, I look for my keys. You must use the word for. I am looking for my keys. The for is very important.
That is a great tip, Daniel. Without for, the meaning is different. Look just means using your eyes. Look for means searching.
I spend too much time looking for the remote control for the TV. It always hides in the sofa cushions. Do you lose things often, Emma?
Honestly, yes. I am always looking for my pen. I put it down, and 1 minute later, it is gone. It is a mystery.
Okay, so we have covered waking up, getting dressed, using machines, and finding lost items. These are all physical actions. But phrasal verbs can also be about feelings or ideas.
That is true. And I want to share a very special phrasal verb with our listeners. It is one of my favorites because it is about motivation. The verb is give up.
Give up. This is a serious one. Give up means to stop trying. It means you quit. You decide that something is too hard, so you stop doing it.
But usually, we use this phrase in the negative. We say, don't give up. We want to encourage people. Learning English can be hard, but you should not give up.
Exactly. Imagine you are exercising. You are running, and you are very tired. You want to stop. But your friend says, "Come on, Daniel, you can do it. Don't give up."
It is about persistence. When things are difficult, you have a choice. You can give up, or you can keep going. We want all our listeners to never give up on their English studies.
That is a beautiful message. So, give up means to surrender or quit. And we hope you stick with us and keep learning.
Let's review the verbs we talked about today. We covered quite a few. It is good to repeat them so they stay in our memory.
Good idea. First, we had the morning routine. Wake up means to open your eyes. Get up means to get out of bed.
Then we talked about clothes. Put on means to dress yourself. Take off means to remove your clothes. Remember the jacket example?
Then we looked at machines. Turn on starts the power. Turn off stops the power, like the lights or the TV.
Next was the searching verb, look for. This means trying to find something you lost, like your keys or your phone.
And finally, the motivational verb, give up, which means to quit. But remember, we say, don't give up.
You explained those perfectly, Daniel. Do you feel more comfortable with these phrases now?
I do. Talking about them in a story helps a lot. It is better than just reading a list in a book. Conversation makes it real.
I agree. And to our listeners, I have a small challenge for you. Try to use one of these verbs today. Just one.
Yes. Maybe tomorrow morning, say to yourself, I am waking up now. Or when you leave the house, say, I am putting on my shoes.
Speaking to yourself is a great way to practice. No one hears you, so you don't need to be shy. It helps your brain connect the action with the English words.
And if you make a mistake, don't worry. Just correct yourself and try again. Learning is a journey, not a race.
That is so true. We are here to support you every step of the way. We want this podcast to be a safe place for you to improve.
We certainly do. We really enjoy making these episodes for you. It feels like we have a big group of friends all around the world learning together.
It really does. Well, Daniel, I think our coffee cups are almost empty. We have covered a lot of good vocabulary today.
Yes, time flies when we are having fun. But before we go, we should remind our friends how they can help us.
If you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new, please consider subscribing to the Learn English Hub channel. It really helps us create more lessons for you.
And please leave a like on the video. It tells YouTube that this is a good lesson. Also, we love reading your comments.
Yes, in the comments, tell us, what time do you usually get up? Use the phrasal verb in your answer. We read every comment.
I am curious to see who gets up early and who likes to sleep late like me. It will be fun to read.
Thank you so much for listening today. Remember, practice a little bit every day. Small steps lead to big results.
Keep talking, keep listening, and never give up. You are doing a great job.
Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. We will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye.